Hello, beautiful. Welcome to Bonnets and Pillow Talk with me, the host, Miss Fudzo. Today is a beautiful Saturday morning. I am waiting somewhere, parked somewhere. I have a few bits and bobs I have to do for today for work. So I figured let me quickly record because I just didn't have the capacity to record yesterday. I have some Tim Hortons. I have a plain croissant because that is literally my favorite. I asked them to warm it up just a little bit and then we're good to go. I also had a juice because first thing in the morning I really just can't. I needed water, but I wanted water with flavoring, so I settled the juice and a small double coffee. So how are you doing today? Sorry for the angles, y'all. We're working with what we can. I had a realization while I was in this car, and I realized I really don't like alcohol, guys. So I did the 75 hard, right? And I did that for 75 days, and I did 15 days of the 75 soft. Really had a good time doing both those challenges. I learned so much about myself. I gained so many great habits. For example, this morning I woke up early because I knew I had things to do, and I squeezed in a 45-minute workout this morning because I knew I needed to do it. Not needed to, but I understand how great it makes me feel, and I wanted to do it. And in the same light, yesterday I really wanted a drink. I was like, I haven't had a drink in a while. Let me have a drink. And my body this morning, she said no. She said, we don't do that no more. When I tell you, I feel like not nice today. I don't feel nice today. I was wearing sunglasses at the beginning of this video because it just feels like bright out, and I didn't have that much alcohol, you guys. I literally had maybe 3 or 4 shots of a brown liquor and maybe a third of a can of a Smirnoff Ice, and my body can't do it. First of all, it just doesn't feel good to be drunk. It doesn't feel good to be tipsy. I don't like that feeling anymore. It's just not for me. I think I might be leaving alcohol. And I'm actually very content with that. It's just realizing that I need to make that conscious decision. I really don't like the way it makes me feel. And I didn't realize how badly it made me feel until I took myself out of the situation. I learned what it feels like to feel good all the time. And for me to have that, I don't want to feel that. I'm a morning person for the most part, and I don't want to feel like trash in the morning. And I feel like trash today. I've been up for 4 hours. No, I'm lying. Yeah, no. I've been up for about 5 hours. I don't even have my watch. That's how confused I am. But it taught me that there's things that the 75 hard challenge has honestly taught me that I think I'm now a new person. I cannot go the day without drinking my water. I literally get to the end of the day and I'm like, I feel like I'm about to pass out. Where's my water? I need my water. I have the workout. If I don't do a workout, I can feel it. Like, I can feel in my body that I need to go outside and smell good air and just be outside. I can feel, even with my quality of sleep, I can feel the days when I exercise versus the days that I don't exercise. The quality of sleep is different. 75 Hard has changed me. As a person, I've changed a lot because of this challenge. And I honestly did not realize just how much I had changed until recently. And change is a good thing, and change sometimes is an intentional thing. And I think knowing what I know now, I can be intentional about being like, you know what? I am a wine girly when I drink alcohol, but I'm no longer a hard liquor girly. Not that I can't handle it, because I can definitely handle it. And I wasn't drunk in any capacity yesterday. I think I was a bit tipsy, but even in that tipsy feeling, I don't enjoy that feeling anymore. And I think knowing that information, I can make a decision and be intentional about learning to say no and learning to discover new drinks that I can drink when other people are drinking alcoholic beverages. Because I think part of it is like, at least for a person like me who for the most part started as a social drinker, I think at home I can have alcohol and not touch it and not drink it. And I even have bottles that I keep for my friends because I know whenever they're at my house, they want a specific kind of alcohol. And I won't touch it, and I don't have like the need or the desire to want to have it. But when I go out, because I enjoy the feeling of camaraderie that we feel together when we're all sauced up on something, I really enjoy the interaction. I enjoy a little bit the lack of responsibility that we all have, the YOLO to life that we all have when we're on alcohol. And if you're all on it, it just feels like we are all in this together. And I think I'm just learning that I can participate in other ways, and I have to be intentional about that. Now that I realize and I know that, like, girl, you don't like this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start learning new drinks. So if you have any cocktails or mocktails that you can suggest for your girlie who is now a lightweight and doesn't want to be drunk like that, please do. I was gonna try make some like alcohol-free margaritas for the summer and just have like a summer drink of choice that's non-alcoholic but does what I need it to do. Maybe I'll just throw some reels of me trying out some different recipes if you guys are interested. But yeah, I've come to the realization that I've changed a lot from 75 hard, and there's some things that I'm gonna have to be intentional about keeping, and there's some things that I'm gonna have to be intentional about saying no to because now I know better. And that is my lesson of the day. I hope you have a beautiful day. I don't know. I'm using my front camera. I usually use the back camera. So I'm not sure if I'm even looking directly at you or I'm looking in a zillion directions. Just work with me for today. I will see you later on in the evening. We have a check-in for the day. But yeah, the day was good yesterday. I did way more than I was expecting yesterday. Actually, that's another story for another day. I will see you later. I love you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Have a fantastic day. And take a moment to think about the things, the habits that you need to be intentional about saying no to or saying yes to in order to become the person that you want to be. And when I say that, I don't mean this like flowery person of who you want to be on a vision board and who you aspire to be in the future based on what society wants you to be, but like really and truly as a person, as an individual, when you really sit down and you think about the habits that you want, the habits that make you feel amazing as a person, what are the things that you want to do? For me, it's little like the 75 hard challenge is definitely changed my mindset on a lot of things. So one of the things is alcohol. I'm no longer drinking the way that I used to. That era of my life is gone, and I don't think I ever will go back there. Never say never, ever, but I don't think right now where I'm at in my life, that's not something I enjoy. That's not something that brings me joy. That's not something that brings me good energy. So I don't want it. I don't want anything that takes away from the person that I want to become. In the same way that I realize I want to read more books, but I don't have the capacity to have the book like in person and be flipping through. I did it for 75 hard. I liked it. I did not love it. That's not for me anymore. But you know what I can do? An audiobook. And I've reread The Mountain Is You 3 times on audiobook and taken a copious amount of notes. And I could only do that partially because I needed the physical copy, yes. And I think because I can like write notes in the physical copy, it's fine. But I really valued having the option of having an ebook because it still allows me to do the things that I need to do, even if it's on a bare minimum thing. So yeah, I'm just learning. I need to be intentional about the things I really want to do. And my question for you is, what do you need to be intentional about? What do you need to be intentional about? The things that you want to continue to do well and the things that you want to learn and the habits that you want to keep, and what are the things that you need to learn to say no to in order to have time to create space for the things that you want to actually do and the person that you actually want to be. That's for you, and it's also for me. So when I come back and I watch this video again, girl, remember, you gotta make time, you gotta make room for the things that you love. And sometimes that time and that room is not going to come out of nowhere. It has to come from your ability to say no and your willingness to be uncomfortable in that no and stand 10 feet down on that no. Not because it's a no for everybody else, but it's a no for you because you have an understanding of what your goals and your dreams and your aspirations are. So, I love you. I don't want to take too much of your time. I love you. I appreciate you. I will see you soon for another day of Bonnets and Pillow Talk with me, your host, Miss Fazzo. I love you. Bye.